Gorizia about the cross-border consultation process between the Flemish region of Belgium and the Netherlands. I do not want to be unpolite and speaking first before my colleague state my purpose, but I'm speaking more about in general. He's going to speak more in detail about cross-border cooperation between the Dutch and Flemish provinces of Limburg. Thank you. I'm Edwin Lefebre. I'm Deputy Director at the Agency for Home Affairs. That's the Flemish government entity which deals with all matters concerning local governments. If I may say so, I have been involved in cross-border cooperation for more than 21 years. First 10 years at the federal level, and the last 11 years now at the Flemish regional level. This picture is of a border marker, noting the border between France, Belgium, and the Netherlands. I want to say something about the aim and focus of the consultation process between the Flemish region and the Netherlands concerning cross-border cooperation. How does the consultation process work in practice? Something about progress reporting on that consultation, and then finally, last, some examples. This map shows the border area between France and the Netherlands. The darker green regions show the border areas between the Flemish region and the Netherlands. The lighter green regions, they show the areas adjacent to those border areas between France and the Netherlands. The rest of France is either a border area or a border area adjacent to border areas with France. Near the whole of France, small region, 10-15,000 square kilometers with 6 million or 7 million inhabitants, is actually a border area or a border area adjacent to border areas. Just want to demonstrate with that the importance of cross-border cooperation for my Flemish region. Flanders and Netherlands, they work together on a wide range of policy areas. We share a common language. Also, some people say we are divided by the same language. We have a common history. We work together in a wide range of policy areas, such as language, education, culture, economy, the environment, spatial, and infrastructure. Whatever you name it, we work together. There are also several long-standing cooperation agreements and bodies between Dutch and Flemish local authorities, especially in the border region. Of them, 4 cooperation bodies, 2 common consultation organizations, and 11 administrative agreements are based on the Berne Convention on Transfrontier Cooperation, which was one of the first cross-border agreements between 2 countries of the Council of Europe. There's also one AGTC between Flemish and Dutch local authorities. It's an AGTC with limited responsibility. Notwithstanding that long and fruitful cooperation between the Flemish region and the Netherlands, a structured and coordinated approach between them has only recently been established. In fact, it was only in 2008-2009 that the first steps were taken in order to reach a more structured and coordinated approach to a series of action points obstacles for transfrontier cooperation. What are the aims and focus of the cross-border consultation? First, it's threefold: to map the action points and obstacles for cross-border cooperation, to find out which Dutch, Central and Flemish regional authorities are competent for solving these action points or obstacles, and thirdly, the most important, last but certainly not least, to solve the action points and obstacles by the Dutch, Central and Flemish regional authorities. I would like to say a note about the words action points and obstacles. What's really meant are obstacles which has to be solved with cross-border cooperation, but our dear Dutch colleagues found that obstacles sounds too negative. It's a negative connotation, and they replaced the word obstacle by action points. Again, this is a Dutch suggestion. Maybe some inspiration has been found by George Orwell. How does the consultation process work in practice? We have chosen the Flemish region and the Dutch central authorities have chosen for a simple and a practical approach. With regard to Flanders, the department where I work, the Flemish Agency for Home Affairs, and the Flemish Department for Foreign Affairs, we asked the 5 Flemish provinces to give their obstacles which hinder transfrontier cooperation. They also their municipalities to transmit those problems. Those obstacles are put together with obstacles brought forward by the Association of the Flemish Cities and Municipalities or the Flemish government departments. They are brought together, all those action points and obstacles are put together with Dutch action points and obstacles. On the basis of this, two joint Dutch-Flemish lists are established. One list with border-wide action points and obstacles, and a second list with rather local points of interest which only need a monitoring. An example of this will follow later. The first action list, the list with border-wide action points and obstacles. Obstacles who are in that list have to fulfill three requirements, three criteria. The action point has to be of interest to the whole Dutch-Flemish border area. The intervention of national authorities with regard to the Netherlands and the regional authorities with regard to France is necessary in order to solve these problems. A tangible result must also be obtained within 2 years. So it's a very, very simple consultation process. It has been deliberately kept simple. Now we come to the most important point, how are those problems solved? I cannot say much about it. It's up to the competent government departments and agencies to draw up solution-oriented proposals for these points. If it's a problem concerning education, it will get the involvement of the Dutch and Flemish ministries for education will be required. Notice that in Belgium you don't have a federal or national ministry or ministers for education. Education has been completely regionalized. I can't say much about this. It's up to the competent government departments and agencies to get involved. Is it something about public works, local public transport? Again, it's for the Dutch and Flemish ministries dealing with those competencies to find solutions. Once or twice a year, a progress report is made to the Flemish government. This progress report consists of 3 parts. The first part is, again, for those ministers. They have to deal with lots of points, so we explain every time how this consultation process between France and Netherlands work. And then we have the second part, is the list with border-wide action points and obstacles and progress which has been made. The third point is a list with rather local points of interest which only need a monitoring. Does the Flemish government discuss these issues and is done up to give steerings and is done up to the competent government departments to follow up decisions made of the Flemish government. I want to give an example of those lists. The first is a list with border-wide action points and obstacles. One is important, one is education. France has set up in the first quarter of 2010 towards mutual equivalence of degrees between France and the Netherlands. Currently, an agreement exists between France and the Netherlands to draft a new treaty on mutual degree matching. It's quite important. I also want to give a list with rather local points of interest which only need a monitoring. There's some important works on main roads are planned in the border area between the Dutch and Flemish provinces of Limburg. I want to end my presentation with just an image. It shows the border area with barbed wire. The tool to remove it is a scissor. I think that's what we want to achieve. That's to remove obstacles to cross-border cooperation. I thank you for your attention, especially I would like to thank the translators. Thank you.